Hey YouTube, back with another video, and it is a UFC Fight Night, Dos Anjos vs. Ferguson predictions. And here's the thing, I know I have not done a video in a while, because there hasn't been UFC in ages, it feels like, just because BJ Penn got hurt that one time that canceled the whole fight card. So I haven't done like a video in maybe 3 weeks or so, about that maybe. But yeah, you know. Alright, let's get to the predictions. First, you got Enrique Barzola and Chris Avila. I'm going to go with Chris Avila. You know, he just lost to Artem, and feel like this will be his fight. You know, I think he can get the win over Enrique Barzola. And sometimes it takes a fighter, actually maybe like the second or third fight, to see what a fighter can really do. But I got to go with Chris Avila. Then next up, we got Marco Polo Hayes against Jason Novelli. I'm going to go with Polo Hayes just because of how the fight went with Dong Hyun Kim back in, well, was it June? It was back in June when he fought Dong Hyun Kim at UFC 199, and that was an outstanding fight. I mean, that was fight of the night by far, I thought, and I feel like he can pull it off again against Jason Novelli. And Jason Novelli's like, it's like 37. Yeah, he doesn't. No way he looks 37. Jason Novelli does not look 37 at all. He looks a lot younger than that. But whatever. So I got Polo Hayes on this one. And then the featured bout for the Fight Pass prelims is Sam Alvey and Alex Nicholson. I'm going to go with Sam Alvey. I just think he's got too much power, and he's pretty capable of submissions too, I think, the way he caught Eric Spicely. I mean, that was surprising. I thought it could have been the other way around with the submission, just thinking about it now. I mean, Eric Spicely's a good submission guy, I think, and Sam Alvey submitted him, but I think Sam Alvey is going to get this fight done also. I think he'll beat Alex. Then we move on to the Fox Sports 1 prelims. We got Henry Briones and Douglas Silva de Andrade. I'm going to go with Douglas Silva de Andrade. I know he hasn't fought in a while, but it's just sort of a random pick. I just think he can get the job done. Then Eric Montano versus Max Griffin. I'm going to go with Max Griffin. No, he fought at, I think it was UFC 202, yeah. Colby Covington, yeah, that's who he lost to, and I think Max Griffin actually is going to take this fight against Eric Montano, which he lost to Randy Brown at Fight Night at September 17th that night. So yeah, I'm going to go with Max Griffin. And then Mark Beltran and Joe Soto. By the way, Joe Soto filling in for Guido Canetti. And I actually got to go with Joe Soto on this one. I mean, I just think, I mean, he's had 3 losses and 1 win in the UFC. Somebody who's like a veteran, I think, at Bellator. And I just think he needs to get another win. He needs to be more of a winning track than he's on right now. And I mean, I just think he needs to win. So I gotta go with Joe Soto, even though he's on short notice. And then the featured bout is Eric Perez and Felipe Arantes. This is actually a pretty tough fight. Both pretty evenly matched. I'm going to go with Eric Perez. I mean, I just think he can get it done. I think he probably has a little more power than Felipe does, but I don't know. It's a pick-up fight in my opinion. But I'll pick Eric Perez. And then the FS1 main card is Alexa Grasso and Heather Jo Clark. I've heard a lot of stuff about Alexa Grasso. I've been saying a lot about her, so why not pick her? I'll pick her. I'll pick Alexa Grasso to win this fight over Heather Jo Clark in her UFC debut. And then we got another pretty good fight. I'm excited about this one. Beneil Dariush and Rashid Magomedov. I'm going to go with Rashid Magomedov and just think that he's been unstoppable so far in the UFC. I mean, I thought in this first fight was against Tony Martin, his debut in the UFC. I thought that was actually he was a good fighter in that fight, but I thought he was a little slow. But still, he kept winning after that, and man, I gotta go with Rashid. And then you got Martin Bravo and Claudio Puelles. These guys look like they were added from... I think they were added from the Ultimate Fighter or something. I mean, they have the trunks for it and everything. But they just recently got added to the card. I mean, I'll go with Martin Bravo on this one. I mean, just a random pick. And then you got Ricardo Lamas and Charles Oliveira. I'll go with Lamas on this one. I know Oliveira, he's good at submissions, he's all that, but the Lamas is a very good fighter as well. But also a win for Oliveira would bump him up in the ranks quite a bit. I mean, number 8 versus number 4, so if Oliveira wins, that's a pretty big win for him. But I gotta go with Ricardo Lamas. I mean, I think he has the more power, but the only thing Lamas really is to watch out for are the submissions of Oliveira. And then Diego Sanchez and Marcin Held. A lot of people have been talking about Marcin Held as well, I think. He did come over from Bellator, I'd say Bellator is the second biggest promotion of MMA. I mean, after WBC and Pride and Strikeforce all got purchased by the UFC, I'd say currently that Bellator is the second biggest league in MMA. But I'll go with Marcin Held. No offense to Diego, but I don't really think he's been doing all that great lately. So, yeah. And then we got Rafael dos Anjos and Tony Ferguson in the main event. This is a tough fight. I know Rafael's coming off of his championship fight, and Tony's a very good fighter. He's very crafty and very sneaky sometimes. I'm going to go with Dos Anjos. I really am. I'm going to go with Rafael dos Anjos. Here's why. Tony Ferguson, he put up a good fight against Lando Vannata. Lando Vannata almost beat him. But you never know what can happen. I mean, every fight's different. But I got to go with Rafael dos Anjos in this fight. So, that's it with these UFC Fight Night Dos Anjos vs. Ferguson predictions. They're this Saturday, November 5th. And alright, so catch you guys later. Bye.